The child's bedroom glows warmly, a haven of soft light and quiet anticipation. A little girl stands poised between two beds, a study in contrasts. To her left, an ornate canopy bed whispers tales of old. To her right, a modern bed bursts with bright, minimalist charm. She looks between them, a silent question hanging in the air. Sunlight bathes the bedroom as a little girl's gaze flickers between two perfectly made beds. Her face, a study in youthful curiosity, hints at a dilemma only she can understand. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, swirling around her as if caught in her orbit. The neat beds stand as silent options, each holding its own secret appeal. Indecision clouds her bright eyes, a silent question hanging in the sun-drenched air. Sunlight streams into the child's bedroom, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. The little girl approaches the ornate bed, drawn to its magical presence. Her small hand reaches out, tentatively touching the soft fabric of the canopy. Her eyes widen with wonder, reflecting the enchantment of the moment. She gazes up at the bed, lost in a world of dreams and fairy tales. A sense of peace and serenity fills the room, enveloping the little girl in its embrace. In a dream, an ornate bed transforms, fit for royalty. The little girl is now a princess in a shimmering gown. Her face serene, she sleeps, untouched by worry or fear. A friendly dragon stands guard, scales gleaming softly in the ethereal light. Its eyes are watchful and protective, a silent promise of safety and love. In the quiet of her bedroom, the little girl shakes her head, a subtle gesture breaking the spell of a lingering daydream. Her gaze shifts, focusing on the minimalist bed, a stark and simple space in the dimly lit room. The room is filled with the silence of night. An air of innocence pervades the atmosphere. Inside a minimalist bedroom, a child's laughter echoes. She leaps onto the bed, a burst of unrestrained joy, bouncing playfully. She giggles, lost in a moment of pure freedom. Each bounce is a testament to her carefree spirit. The bed transforms into a spaceship cockpit, a dream unfolding. The little girl, now an astronaut, firmly grips the controls. Stars blur into streaks of light, painting the viewport. She pilots through a vibrant, swirling galaxy. A miniature astronaut amidst cosmic wonders, fearless and free. The dream sequence propels her into the heart of the cosmos. In the quiet of her bedroom, a little girl pauses, her radiant smile dimming slightly as a shadow crosses her face. Her innocent gaze turns towards the window, drawn to the vast, dark expanse of the night sky. The starlit darkness reflects in her wide, curious eyes, hinting at unspoken questions. A subtle shift in her demeanor as she contemplates the mysteries hidden beyond the glass. The night whispers secrets only a child's heart can understand. As she peers into the unknown, close on the little girl's wide, fearful eyes, reflecting an unseen horror. A flicker of pure terror crosses her face, a silent scream trapped within. Her small hands clench tighter around a worn, comforting stuffed animal. The stuffed animal, her only solace in this unknown, frightening place. In the dim room, shadows dance on the wall, twisting familiar shapes into monstrous figures. A tree branch sways outside, its silhouette painting eerie images across the wall. The little girl's eyes widen in the darkness, her breath catching in her throat. Imagination runs wild, conjuring monsters from the simplest of shadows. A gasp escapes her lips as the shadows morph and writhe, fueled by childish fears. Every creak and rustle amplifies the terror, turning the room into a playground of nightmares. An unsettling silence fills the unknown location, heavy with unspoken anticipation. Gentle footsteps echo, breaking the stillness and hinting at an approaching presence. The sound grows steadily louder, intensifying the feeling of unease and expectancy. Each footstep resonates, amplifying the suspense in the otherwise silent space. In the child's bedroom, a sense of peace fills the air as soft light streams through the curtains. The little girl's mother, steps into the room, her gentle presence immediately softening the space. Her face radiates warmth and love, a silent promise of comfort and security for her child. A serene and heartfelt moment unfolds, capturing the pure, unspoken bond between mother and child. A child stands amidst a sea of beds, a look of indecision clouding their face. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating the colorful room and the child's hesitant posture. The child glances from one bed to another, a silent question hanging in the air. A mother's gentle voice breaks the silence. "What's wrong, sweetie?" Her warm smile fills the room as she asks, "Can't decide which bed to choose?" The child looks up at her, seeking guidance in the overwhelming choice. In the stark unknown, the little girl trembles, her small frame racked with silent sobs. Tears begin to well, blurring her vision. As her face crumples with despair, she shakes her head, a gesture of denial in the face of an unseen horror. Each tear is a tiny spark of innocence, extinguished in this desolate place. A child's bedroom, nightlight casting eerie shadows that dance across the walls. A little girl, small and vulnerable, huddles under her covers, her eyes wide with fear. Her small voice trembles in the darkness, a whisper lost in the shadows. "I'm scared of the dark." The room is silent, save for the beating of her heart, each shadow a monstrous shape in her wide eyes. Sunlight streams into the bedroom as the mother sits on the ornate bed, her silhouette a comforting presence. The little girl approaches, her small footsteps barely audible on the carpet. The mother gently draws the little girl close, enveloping her in a tender embrace. A silent moment of connection, love, and reassurance fills the room. Darkness embraces the quiet room, where soft breathing fills the air. Faint light reveals a mother and child, casting playful shadows. The child's small hand tightly grips a toy dragon, a silent protector. Mother's tender voice cuts through the stillness, a promise of safety. "There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here, and so is your dragon," she whispers. In the soft light, a little girl's lips curve slightly, a subtle smile gracing her face. Her eyes soften, reflecting a wave of comfort. The subtle smile deepens, hinting at a budding sense of peace. A quiet moment of connection, a shared understanding unspoken. The girl's expression shifts, reflecting a newfound serenity. In the stillness, a sense of calm washes over her. Sunlight bathes the cozy living room, casting a warm glow as a mother watches her child with deep concern. Her eyes reflect a mix of worry and tenderness as she considers how to comfort her little one. She suggests softly, "Why don't we read a story together? That always helps." Her gentle voice fills the room, offering solace and a promise of shared comfort. In the soft glow of the bedroom, the mother lifts a worn storybook from the nightstand, its pages holding untold adventures. The little girl, eyes sparkling with anticipation, snuggles close, seeking warmth and comfort in her mother's embrace. A tender moment unfolds as they prepare to journey into the magical world of stories, their hearts connected. The room is filled with quiet anticipation, ready to be swept away by the tales the worn book holds. In the softly lit bedroom, the mother's silhouette leans over her child, a gentle guardian in the quiet night. Her voice, a soothing melody, concludes the bedtime story, filling the room with warmth. With tender care, she presses a kiss upon the little girl's forehead, a silent promise of protection. The child's eyes flutter closed, her small face serene and trusting under the soft glow of the nightlight. A lingering moment of connection hangs in the air, a bond of love, unbreakable and pure. The mother quietly pulls the blanket higher, ensuring her child is snug and safe as she drifts to sleep. Soft moonlight spills into a cozy bedroom, painting the scene in gentle hues. A mother stands between two beds, her silhouette soft against the dim light. Her gaze is tender, filled with love as she looks upon her sleeping child. A gentle smile graces her lips, radiating warmth and affection. "Which bed will you choose tonight?" she whispers, her voice barely audible in the quiet room. Sunlight streams into the bedroom, illuminating two perfectly made beds. The little girl pauses, her small figure dwarfed by the tidiness. Her gaze sweeps slowly, taking in every detail of the room. A subtle shift in her expression hints at mischief. A confident smile blossoms, full of playful intent. The room awaits her unspoken game, a stage set for childhood. A little girl, lost in a grand, unsettling room, stands amidst dancing dust motes and faint light. Her small hand, smudged with dirt, trembles slightly as she points into the shadowed depths. An ornate bed, draped in heavy, dark fabrics, looms in the background. A silent sentinel, her voice, a mere whisper in the vast space, breaks the silence. "I choose this one." The heavy fabric seemed to ripple as if stirred by an unseen breath, heightening the mystery. The room holds its breath, awaiting the consequences of her innocent yet ominous choice. In the soft glow of night, a little girl slumbers peacefully in her ornate bed, dreams painting her innocent face. A mother watches over her child, her gentle smile, a beacon of love and protection in the quiet room. The air is thick with tranquility, a sanctuary of peace and security enveloping them both. Moonlight streams through the window, casting a serene glow as the mother continues her silent vigil.